want to share it with someone. Because it's interesting in so many ways. You will definitely be blown away by the ending too. Our story begins when 19-year-old Bobby arrives at the college where he is going to study. It was his first day at the school. Naturally, he didn't know anyone. It was his first time away from his family. He was excited and a little nervous. He was going to stay at a dorm on campus. He wanted to go and settle into his room right away. As he was walking towards the dormitory, carrying his suitcase, strange things started happening. Other students were greeting him saying, "Hi, what's up? How was your summer? Nice to see you again." They all seemed to know him. Even though people were asking,
Oh, hello, Ahmed.
it was Bobby's first time seeing
Do you hear
It
me?
was like a hidden camera prank. Finally, he arrived at his dorm building. When he walked in, someone shouted, "Welcome back, Eddie." Eddie? Who is that? When someone else said,
Holy.
"Hi, Eddie,"
Oh,
he couldn't. He began unpacking his suitcase. There was a knock on the door.
oh, okay.
When he opened it, there was a guy around his age. While Bobby was waiting for him
This
to
is
say
the
something,
last time I'm going to play, and not really last time. يعني I'm gonna have to say goodbye.
then he asked, "Were you born on July 12th?" When Bobby said, "Yes." The guy said, "Are you adopted?" Bobby said, "Yes," again. And the student said, "You won't believe this, but you have a twin. His name is Eddie. I'm Eddie's best friend. You look a lot like him, but I knew you were not Eddie," he said. This is how Bobby found out that he had a twin named Eddie, whom he knew nothing about until then. Without wasting time, he got in the car with Eddie's friend, and they drove to the city where Eddie lived. When they got to the house, Bobby knocked on the door. A moment later, someone who looked just like him opened the door. It was Eddie. They were both very surprised. They felt as if they were looking in the mirror. Of course, it was natural for them to be so surprised. If you had grown up with a twin, it wouldn't be as shocking to see someone who looked just like you. But they didn't know they had a twin until they were 19, and only met then. This was in the days before the internet. There were newspapers, TV, and radio. When a newspaper heard about this, they sent a reporter right away. The reporter wrote about Bobby and Eddie, who just found out that they were twins. A photographer took photos of them. When the story ran, everyone was talking about it. But that wasn't the end of it. There was another twist to the story. Elsewhere in the country, a mom came running to her son's room. She tried to wake him up. "David, get up. You need to see this." She was screaming and showing him the newspaper she was holding. David finally got himself up. He took the paper from his mom and read the headline. Twins separated at birth 3 nights after 19
What's up, viewer? Oh. It's better than Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty stands for gay stuff, like honestly. And at least Fortnite kids know how to spell. No, that's what you think. That's really what you think. The only 6-year-old I see is you. Yeah, so what? It's older for people. Well, Fortnite is more fun. Wait, I'll be back. I'm gonna open COD.